Hello, friends. Welcome to Christian Heavenly Views. It's a pleasure to share this message with you by Pastor W.F. Kumuyi.
As I look at the Bible, if there was anyone that shouldn't fail, anyone that shouldn't be defeated, anyone that shouldn't be sick, anyone that shouldn't be under any oppression, it was the children of Israel. But lo and behold, Numbers chapter 21, reading there from verse 4. If they failed, with all the possibilities before them, everybody else will fail. If they failed, with all the privileges they had, every other person on earth in any generation not having, not taking, not embracing, not receiving all the privileges they had will fail. They'll fail publicly. They'll fail privately. They'll fail professionally. They'll fail as parents. They'll fail as prodigals. They'll fail as people on earth without Christ, without divine help, without heavenly power, without the heavenly liberator. I don't care where you are coming from, where you are living, without the supernatural liberation coming from the Lord, failure in horrible lawlessness will be that person's lot. But thank God today, the story of your life will change. All those tears will be wiped away. And the inner weakness, lifelessness within you, everything will vanish away. Numbers chapter 21 verse 4. And they journeyed from Mount Or by the way of the Red Sea to compass the land of Edom. And the soul of the people was much discouraged because of the way. Have you ever been discouraged? The soul of the people was discouraged because of the way of life, the way into life, the way of freedom, the way into freedom, the way to the promised land, the way to the final destination. For them, they had questions they couldn't answer. They had desires that were not fulfilled. They had difficulties that were not resolved. They had sicknesses that were not healed. And they were just fed up. And it says, because of the way, they were much discouraged. Unique will that man be. Different will that man be who gets discouraged and he doesn't say something lawless, something foolish, something punishable with his mouth. What about our lives? In our lives, because that happened, I didn't understand. Then we said something we shouldn't have said. Then we did something we shouldn't have done. Then we lived in a way we shouldn't have lived. I'm discouraged. There's no point living a good life. There's no point saying the right thing. There is no point being affectionate. There is no point loving anybody. And then our lives went upside down. Lawlessness came into their lives. They acted and they lived as if no rule, no regulation, and there's no law, and they just forgot about the law of God. That's our picture. Our picture. That's the picture of the whole of humanity. Look at verse 5. It says in verse 5, and the people spake against God. They were discouraged, and the people spake against God. The law is you will love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your might, every time, every moment, no break, no interruption. You love the Lord uniformly.